Well, I have a pair of 620 spindles to rebuild. Put new kingpins in them. This is the first set of 620 ones I've done. I've shown some of the differences before, kit-wise, stuff like that. The upper bushings are different, and I'll definitely show more as we go. Basically, this is just going to be a quick down and dirty tear down so I can get them into the parts cleaner so I can get this process going, because I've had them since April, May, and I need to have them done by November, and this is middle of October. So, got to wait till the last minute to be motivated, right? First thing I really want to do, though, is get these seals off, and I've been a little slow, almost missing on the YouTube stuff lately. The ground is exactly where I wanted it. Because I got caught up on videos and I was like, oh my god, it's so nice not to have that pressure hanging over my head of needing to be editing videos constantly. So, I've been taking a little break. So, let's take out the Zert fittings. I hate greasy parts. Okay. Next up, let's see if we can get the cotter bolt out. And 12 millimeter. And there should be new ones of these in the kit, so it isn't really an issue banging the hell out of these. Somebody had already banged on the end there. That's why the nut doesn't really want to come off. That's pretty soft bolt there. It's mushrooming down pretty good. It did break loose, but I'm going to need a drift to take it out further. Let's see if we get lucky on this one too. Nice. Considering I didn't soak them or anything like that. Alright, that's a little valve of some kind. I'm guessing so that when you squeeze the grease in and stuff like that, it'll come up out of here. So what I'm expecting to be able to do is find a bolt, I hope. Find a bolt and just run a bolt in there and it'll basically just pull it right out. Should be walking that cap out. It's pushing grease out the slit here in the rubber. Oh, can you see that? Which means to me, yeah, the Kingpin is pushing out. Wow. It's going to be kind of funny if it pushes the pin out. That would be like, you know, ridiculously easy. And then that makes me wonder how the heck the stupid cap is supposed to stay on. Yeah, pin's coming out the backside there. Okay, that's why it was a little harder to pry out or whatever, because it goes over the pin. into the bolt. Okay. So let's hit the pin. Let's hit the pin and see if that will drive our cup out. There we go. Yeah, see that's nice, man. Okay, now something else here too. This being 620, I just noticed this difference. Let's point it out here. On the older dog bones, there's a stop on both sides. Okay, there's a stop on only one side here, and it's only drilled on one side for the steering stop. That's what limits your range of motion on your steering. So putting these back together, I don't have to worry too much at all about keeping these things marked or whatever, because it'll be real easy to tell which spindle goes back on which dog bone because of that. On the other ones, they had them on two sides. Well, I just went and took a look, and the 521 has it only on one side. So maybe it's the 320 that had it on both. Flesh wound. This one should be pretty easy for getting the pin out. And that appears to be the O-ring. Oh, look at this. There's where the seal is. Alright, there's the two of those. So it's apart, basically. Yeah, those are some pretty big shims there. Alright, so I guess I'll scrape some of this grease off and then go clean off the parts cleaner so I can get stuff down inside it. Ugh. I hate greasy parts. Alright, I've used this before, but... Nice. It provides that extra little bang, you know, that knock, that impact or whatever to get the crud moving. You know what I mean? Without having to beat on it. It is an air gasket scraper. Harbor Freight 3309. You know, and I think you can get different chisels. You can certainly make your own. You know, shape it, make it smaller, whatever. That'll easily work on that one. And that bottom one should be basically the same as the 521, so it should work on that too. Let's find out. Just going to do that. I think that'll help it stay aligned slightly, maybe. Oh. Get the two together. Definitely want to take that one out of there then. There we go. Okay, drop that one in the tank. Alright, just start with the bottom one here. I could put it in the vise and hold it, but you know, I figured, well, I might as well show it like this for those guys that may not have a vise. And I did it this way because, you know, last time I put the bushing back in to help guide it. Well, there's a lot less wobble doing it bottom first and then taking the top out. You know, when I took the top out first, it went in from the other side. There was a lot more wobble. Anyway, I actually need to leave them in the tank overnight. No, I could go in there and start scrubbing now. Is leaving them in the tank 24 hours a really good excuse to go do something else I'd rather do? Yep.